Can you put him on the end of the broomstick?
Yes. Yeah, get the broomstick.
Oh, I've got some tape.
Okay, look at that.
Perfect.
This is a more tolerable version of Jesse.
Yeah.
Bass D, alright, let's go.
We finally got to, like, after 2 years of wanting to do it, just pull all our tour gear apart, get all this gear that we've had sitting around for ages, wanting to do something with it, and, you know, finally been able to plug it in. The way we've kind of got it all patched is we've got like a multi-core coming through from the studio with like 10 sends on it. Whatever we're recording normally goes onto the 428 channels to start with. Then we use the Octopre for whatever other channels as well.
What's the input, Aaron?
1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
That's all fine. Just make a new mono input. I mean, it's not always me on Pro Tools. It always kind of depends on who's sitting in the studio chair and who's playing on the sessions and stuff. How much coffee have you had today, David?
Heaps. I wish my bass guitar was a Novation keyboard.
Yeah, same, mate.
I like how he's turning around to talk to his mic when it actually gets that mic there that we can hear him on.
Don't tell him though.
No.
What?
Nothing. I think when we're in the studio, I like him to be there, and I kind of like. It's a nice fallback default role that we've always had.
Did you put a pad in on the DI?
You want to just double check? Because I fiddled with it yesterday.
It's coming in real quiet.
Engineering as well, we can very quickly go, I'm like, can you just jump on the thing? I'm just going to, and it's just very natural, and we just kind of do that.
It happens quick, you know, it's like mics up, headphones send, done, go.
I'm the bass player, but I play bass synth, which is routed through across stage to Aaron, and also bass guitar.
He sings as well.
Yeah.
He's been learning the banjo. He's quite good at lots of guitar stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm the actual guitar player.
I see guitar.
Yeah, good transition.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go back through the. Just kind of like.
Pretty much. It's just a name that we've just always seen in every studio. We had this little studio back in Auckland that a couple of the demos of the first EPs were done in, and that was the original 428 was what they had. I've always struggled with that whole like describe the sound of this and that. Everyone uses the same generic words: clean, warm, organic.
I don't know. They just sound lovely. They're just nice. Turn them up. They sound nice. Drive them hard. They sound nice.
You hear yourself alright?
Yes.
Awesome.
Tell me why it feels so right. Tell me unfocused right. You and me sail away tonight, floating on ribbons of light. Tell me.
So much of our first EPs were just done in stupid places. Like a couple of them are done like while driving in cars and stuff. We were just like having a crappy night, so.
Actual vocal takes.
Yeah,
Remember you were in the back seat singing vocals while I think we were driving around.
Yeah, we were just like,
That was fun.
yeah, we were just trying to see how stupid it would be to do that.
Tell me why it feels so right. You and me sail away tonight, floating on ribbons of light.
Well, this is the, what do we call it? We call it our live room.
Yeah,
It sounds alright.
sounds alright.
Yeah.
Having the room set up more like a rehearsal room where we can demo ideas means that rather than like programming something or rather than shuffling things around and making little loops out of pieces of music, we can actually perform the parts. When Aaron figured out all these clever ways to take
the stuff that he'd been doing in the studio, or the subtle production elements that we didn't think really were that crucial live. All of a sudden it was like, okay, our sonic spectrum has just kind of opened up and we can do anything that we do in the studio live, and there were no boundaries anymore.
We've been using Novation MIDI controllers on stage and touring for the last
like nearly 3 years now, I guess.
Yeah.
The 49 ESL, we've got one of those that control the main synths, a smaller 25 key one that the bass synths run off, another 25 key one that Elisa uses for her synth up the front, and it also doubles as a MIDI controller for her harmonizer, which she's always doing live as well. I think the thing that originally put me onto Novation was like 4 years ago. I remember being a little like 9 Inch Nails geek boy, and I was watching all their setup on stage and seeing all these controllers everywhere, and was trying to catch these little close-up shots, trying to figure out what the controllers were that they were using, and then sure enough it was that exact model there.